Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am ZuluMama and we do all things isiZulu in this channel. Today I will be exploring gender-based sitting in Zulu and Saudi traditions. Gender-based sitting arrangements where men and women are seated separately during gatherings has been a notable feature in various cultures worldwide. I will share some similarities and differences of gender-based seating arrangements in Zulu and Saudi cultures while exploring cultural significance and contemporary evolution of these practices. In a traditional Zulu society, social gatherings and ceremonies often feature a distinct seating arrangement based on gender. Men and women are seated separately. They will be in the same room, but one side will have females and one side will have males. And this is reflecting the community's social hierarchy and cultural norms. This separation underscores the roles and responsibilities assigned to each gender within the Zulu cultural framework, promoting order and respect during communal events. And similarly, in Saudi Arabia, gender segregation has been a prominent aspect of social and public life. Traditionally, public spaces such as restaurants and cafes maintained separate areas for men and women, or designated family sections to uphold cultural and religious values, emphasizing modesty and privacy. This practice has been an integral part of Saudi interpretation of social interactions, aiming to preserve societal norms and religious guidelines. Okay, let's look into a Zulu home. In a Zulu traditional ceremonies, there is a sitting and eating arrangement that is often followed. And today I'll talk about the setting in a Zulu hut or a rondavel. So as you go into the entrance of a rondavel or a Zulu hut, women will be seated on the left and men will be seated on the right. The boys and girls will follow the same thing. If it's a small gathering, the boys will be sitting on the right and the girls will join the moms or the aunts on the left. Sometimes the girls and boys will be served outside somewhere in the yard of that home, and it's still okay, but they'll be served in differently, like boys on their own and girls on their own. Zulu men may be served first and eat separately from women, and they might be served by younger men or attendants. Women will be served also by younger women or attendants. And the meat and itombolo will be served in ugqoko or isithebe. Some people call it isithebe. The drinks and the baked goodies will be served in the same way. There'll be a serving for men and a serving for women. They'll be in the same Zulu hut, but then on different sides of it. It's important to note that these customs can vary based on specific ceremony, region, and family traditions within the Zulu culture. Now let's come to a Saudi home. A traditional Saudi homes are meticulously designed to uphold cultural values, particularly those emphasizing privacy, modesty, and gender segregation. Many traditional homes feature multiple entrances to accommodate gender segregation. A common design includes a main entrance for male guests and a separate, more discreet entrance for women and family members, minimizing interaction between non-related men and women. The interior layout often designates specific areas for men and women. For instance, sitting areas are allocated for male guests while separate spaces are reserved for women. This segregation extends to dining and living areas during gatherings, ensuring adherence to cultural and religious guidelines. It's important to note that these practices are deeply embedded in their respective cultures and are influenced by historical, social, and religious contexts. While some societies continue to uphold traditional seating arrangements, others are experiencing a shift due to modernization and changing societal norms. Understanding those cultural practices provides an insight into the diverse ways societies organize social interaction and the values they prioritize in communal settings. The arrangements are deeply rooted in cultural and religious beliefs. Both cultures sit on the floor and eat with hands, especially during traditional ceremonies. Both cultures practice gender-based seating to maintain social order and respect. However, there is differences in variations in the underlying reasons and contemporary adaptations of these practices. In response to modernization, many cultural practices had to undergo adaptation to remain relevant. For instance, traditional ceremonies or rituals may be modified to fit urban lifestyles, ensuring their continuation in a changed context. As Zulu communities migrate to urban areas, exposure to diverse cultures and lifestyles has led to a blending of customs. This integration often results in a more flexible seating arrangement during social events, moving away from rigid gender separations. The urban environment's demands and the necessity of adaptive social interactions have contributed to this evolution, promoting inclusivity and altering traditional norms. This adaptability showcases the resilience of cultural traditions amidst evolving social landscapes. Traditional Saudi Arabian dining is still around, like floor sitting and eating with hands, but the country has also adopted modern dining. Urban areas now have many restaurants and cafes that mix traditional flavors with culinary trends. Modernization and urbanization have played pivotal roles in transforming traditional gender-based seating arrangements in Zulu and Saudi culture, fostering more of integrated social gatherings. In today's interconnected world, where diverse cultures continually interact, understanding and respecting these cultural practices is paramount. Cultural awareness, it fosters empathy and enhances collaboration among individuals from different backgrounds. Recognizing and valuing such traditions not only enriches our global perspective, but also promotes inclusivity and mutual respect. As we navigate multicultural environments, being mindful of cultural differences and things like seating arrangements will enable us to engage more meaningfully and harmoniously with others. Let's celebrate the richness of the global cultures by embracing and respecting the traditions that shape us. Share your thoughts and experiences with cultural practices in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to explore more insights into the world's diverse customs and traditions. We have come to the end of our video. Thank you. Ngiyabonga.